Imagine a humble friar in a remote monastery of southern Italy who suddenly begins to show in his hands, feet, and side the same wounds of Christ's crucifixion, blood that flowed for 50 years, with no medical explanation. This was not a story from the Middle Ages, but from the 20th century, witnessed by thousands of people. His name was Padre Pio of Pietrelcina. He was a Capuchin friar known not only for the Stigmata, but also for extraordinary gifts, healing the sick, reading souls in confession, and even reports by location, being in 2 places at once. Today, we will discover the life, the sufferings, and the holiness of the saint the world came to know as the man who bore the wounds of Christ. Brothers and sisters, today we remember the life of one of the most extraordinary saints of the modern church, Padre, a humble Capuchin friar, a man of prayer, and a mystic who carried in his body the wounds of Christ, known as the Stigmata. He was born in 1887 in Pietrelcina, Italy, and died in 1968. Padre Pio was canonized in 2002 by St. John Paul II. Padre Pio was born in a poor but deeply religious family in Pietrelcina, Italy. From a young age, he showed remarkable faith and spiritual sensitivity. At the age of 15, he entered the Capuchin friars, taking the name Pio. He was ordained a priest in 1910. In 1918, during prayer in the monastery choir, Padre Pio received the Stigmata of Christ, wounds in his hands, feet, and side, resembling those of the crucified Jesus. These wounds bled constantly and remained for 50 years. Doctors and experts investigated, but never found a natural explanation. Though they caused him pain and suffering, Padre Pio never boasted of them. He considered them both a gift and a responsibility, uniting him to Christ's sacrifice. Pilgrims from all over the world traveled to see him, seeking consolation, healing, and faith. Padre Pio dedicated countless hours to confession, sometimes up to 16 hours a day. He was known to have a special gift of reading hearts, guiding souls back to God. One of his most famous sayings was, "Pray, hope, and don't worry." He also founded the hospital Casa Sollievo della Sofferenza, House for the Relief of Suffering, which continues to serve the sick to this day. Padre Pio is remembered for extraordinary spiritual gifts. The gift of bilocation, appearing in 2 places at once, miraculous healings, and the mysterious fragrance of roses associated with his presence. Many testified that his prayers brought them health, comfort, and renewed faith. Padre Pio passed away on September 23, 1968, while praying the Rosary. In 2002, he was canonized by St. John Paul II, who had once met him as a young priest. Today, he is remembered as a living witness of Christ's passion and as a spiritual guide for millions around the world. St. Padre Pio reminds us that suffering, united with Christ, becomes a source of grace. His life of prayer, humility, and love continues to inspire us to trust in God, to seek His mercy, and to never stop praying.